Hi, everybody. Um, did a little something different for life reminders. The conversation today has been success. The conversation today has been being successful. And it wasn't the conversation until I made it the conversation. In group accountability, we have we have this amazing group of people who come in week to week and support each other and love each other. And we added a marketing hey, Sophia. We added a marketing accountability and we added a financial accountability. And last week in the marketing accountability, we ended up getting sidetracked onto important things, of course. But we ended up talking about making your pricing to where you're actually making money. And this week, that same conversation kind of came up, but then it came up in a how much do I offer? Or if you build a product, like if you're a resin maker, do you make one resin product and just sell that? And I realized when I was talking and listening that the person who does such amazing work didn't know that she was successful. I think she knew it, but she didn't recognize it. And here's the thing. It's really hard to give ourselves credit. And I gave myself so much credit last week because my company has an app, and I realized how successful I am. Um, if you look at what other people determine successful, it probably doesn't equate to what somebody would think is successful. But I'm telling you, my heart is filled, and it's successful. The community that it's built is successful. The the world around it is successful. And when I was watching this amazing woman who has shown up for months and her business has just exploded, um, she didn't know. And so I looked at her and I said, "You are successful." I said, "You have turned this thing that other people can't into a sales page. You you make a product, you post it, and it's sold. You show up every day and you inspire all the people in this group. You inspire me, you inspire so many. But not even that, but she's successful in her business. She makes something and it sells. She promotes it and it's gone. God has blessed her in so many ways and it's gone when she does it. But then I looked around at all the other people in my group and in group accountability that were in the group this week, and I specifically called them out on things that they were successful in. One of them's going in to get their doctorate, and if you can get your doctorate, um, you're successful. But they also went from one business to a different business that was more in line with who they are, and they can support it. That's success. I need everybody to understand that when your business puts a smile on your face, you're successful. It might take a year or two to have the income that you need to support yourself. And that's why we work two jobs, or that's why we do different things. But it takes a year or two to work out the kinks. My first year, I was successful, but I was doing stuff that I didn't like. And now I've focused the business on accountability and I love it. I love the one-on-ones. I love the group conversation. I love the app that we now get to communicate on a whole different level and support each other even more. Being successful is knowing. or just feeling, and it's when the people around you are getting something every day from you, you're successful. When you are creating movement in the world, you're successful. And if nobody has looked at you lately and told you that you are successful, I really want you to sit down. If your business is a product business, look at the sales that you've had. Look at the inventory you have, look at the sales you've had. Now, if you're looking at the inventory and you have a lot of it, did you overshop first? Which is okay because you can successfully sell what you overshopped. They're called sales. People love sales. Um, but also look at the impact that that product has created for people. Uh, An Essential Basket sells amazing gift baskets, and they have subscriptions that you can send continuously to people in nursing homes or people in college or people that you just want to remind them that you love them. And Jeanette at Creations of the Heart has these amazing resin clocks that are phenomenal. And the passion that she puts into passion both of those ladies put into those products are phenomenal. We go live 5 times a week with Sophia, who said hello to us. Sophia Devika Lyles, who has an amazing sexology business, transformative sexology. Like, I see her creating movement every day. Sophia creates movement every day. When you can make your industry or your specific rise and shine, you're doing something right. If your income isn't there yet, that's okay. It's going to get there. And if it doesn't get there, or if it did get there and something happened and your business was horribly taken away, nobody wants to think about their business getting taken away. But there's success in failure, and there's success in succeeding. Um, there's normally there's things that other people put on the word success, and I'm putting something on the word success, right? You're happy, you're whole, you're complete, you're doing what needs to be done, you're creating movement and change, you're supporting people, you're putting whatever it is that you love and are passionate, you're getting those things done. My version of success doesn't have things to do with finances or things like that, but that stuff comes. When you can successfully build a community or build a conversation around what it is that you are doing, all of the other stuff will come. It might take a minute, and it's a hard road, but it doesn't have to be alone. Join group accountability, there's so many Facebook groups and so many women's and men's group and so many, just so many places where you can be, where people can remind you that you are successful. I just really want you all to understand that in this world, you are successful and you can always be successful. You might not know it, you might not see it, but I see it. I know it. Join a week, meet with me, have coffee with me. I guarantee you I can find a ton of things that you're being successful at. And it could just be simple things. But I need you to understand that if you take 2 seconds, it might take a little bit longer, but if you look and you look at your calendar and you look at your tasks and you look at what you're doing and you look at the people that you touch every day and the people that touch you every day and that impact that gets made and had, You're successful. You've done things that make you successful. And I want you to hear it because you might not be getting it from other people. So I'm telling you, you are very successful and you are doing it. And you are doing it at, you're being successful. And mentally, your definition of success, um, when you reach that point, look at that definition. If it's financial based or it's this or it's that, I really want you to take a moment and understand that you might not reach that success yet. My successfulness for my business is it buys me two houses, one in Denver and one here. Um, so that's my like I will feel like I have officially arrived, right? I have two houses, and once I get that first house, don't get me wrong, like once I'm able to purchase that first house, I will feel very successful in what I am doing. However, my business has an app and my business has a community of almost 15 people who show up for each other and support each other and help each other and give feedback, and they've created a peer group that's phenomenal. And when I started this business, that was all that I wanted. I wanted people to be supported and helped and not in it alone. And I between the New Reality.me community, between the people that we have gathered through Alignable, the people who are coming through the lives, you are successful. I am successful. Um, this photo that I've decided today to be the logo of Life Reminders, to be the what did I want to brand my life reminder for? It's one of the most successful days of my life. Success comes and it goes. It looks different all the time. And sometimes it doesn't stay. Sometimes you're very successful in something and it dissipates or it disappears or it's taken. But if you can look at the success in that moment and you can harness that and push yourself, you will do amazing things. You are doing amazing things. And I would love for you to give yourself the credit that is owed for all of the amazing things that you are doing for yourself. Because let me tell you, you are successful. I love you, Linda. Linda is successful. She has she did a whole TV show. I haven't even checked in with her. She did a whole episode. And that's going to get torn into a whole bunch of things, and she's going to spend next year just doing amazing stuff. And it started with going on and being a radio person. She took her amazing business that supports people, and she went on to a radio show to talk, and then it turned into a whole thing. And I'm getting sidetracked. This life reminder is that you are successful. This life reminder is that when the people around you do not tell you that you are successful, sometimes it's because they don't understand what success looks like for you. Sometimes it's that their idea of success is a society norm. Sometimes their idea of success is financial or different things, but I'm telling you right here right now, you are standing for yourself, you're standing for your clients, you're standing for your family, you're standing, even if we take away the business side, the friends and the family that you stand for, the friends and the family that stand for you. Even our biggest advocates sometimes won't stand for our businesses. They don't understand it. It doesn't fit. But I'm telling you, you're here and you're showing up every day and you are successful in what you are doing. Yes, Linda. Find your tribe and support them. They will love and support you. I love that. And she is one of my tribes. And that's the group that that we make. But I'm telling you that you're successful. If somebody hasn't said that to you, and if you know somebody, hey, do me a favor. If you know somebody who is successful in your eyes and you think that they are the most successful person, they are on their way, they're doing all the great things, and you might not have the words, send them this video. It's 15 minutes of you are successful. Give them 15 minutes of you are successful. Um, it's worth it. It's worth it to tell somebody that they are successful and that they are loved. And the, when I said that to the group today, when I individually pulled out each of their successes that I had seen throughout the year and saw their faces when it dawned on them that they were successful, it was phenomenal. It was a gift. It was a gift to me to be able to bestow that upon them, but also it was a gift to know that something that they're probably struggling with, you're successful. The struggle is worth it. The struggle is real, but it is worth it. So, Linda says, if no one has told you they love you today, I love you. Linda loves everybody. I love everybody too. Um, Send people love. Give them success where they don't see it. Let them know that you see them in a light that they are struggling to see themselves in. Let them know that you know them and get it. Like, you might be getting a lot of harshness from over here, but I see where you're accomplishing things. Um, Linda says, you are a success. Recognize what you do and understand only you can do what you do, how you do it. She's right. So just, if you haven't heard it, I'm telling you today, you are successful. And if you have somebody who you believe is successful, tell them. In the moment, tell them you are successful and I love you and I appreciate you. And these are the things that I see in you. Because it's hard for us to see those things. It's hard for us to be those things. So I'm going to leave it at that. You are successful. There are things that the world has put us down on, but I know for a fact you are successful. And I appreciate everybody. Thank you all so much for watching. Thank you for joining my live. Look for all the others. Just know you're successful, everybody. And that you did it. You're here. You made it. You woke up. Have a great day.